Hello, Mr. Mark.
Hey, Rezan, how are you today?
Fine, and you?
Very good, very good. What's new at school?
Actually, there is the new. Our quizzes are starting next week.
Okay,
On the
okay.
other hand, there is anything else.
All right, all right. And how are you doing personally?
I'm fine.
Okay. Have you been to the gym very much?
Yeah, for
Are you, go ahead.
4 days per week.
Okay. And I know you said you do some swimming.
Yeah,
Are you doing a lot of lifting?
yes.
Okay, now can you tell me the truth? How much can you lift?
With arms like 15 maximum.
15
Yeah,
kilograms.
yes.
Okay, good for you. Good for you.
Thanks.
What's your goal?
Thrice.
I mean, right now you can lift 15.
Yeah,
Is that your goal or is your
yeah.
goal higher?
It's my goal for now.
All right, your goal for now. But you mean sooner or later you want to do more?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Good for you. Good for you. All right, Rezan, when you and I met last Monday, we talked about the word compensation. And what do
Yeah.
you remember about compensation?
Compensation. Um, Let me think. Um, Compensation.
I think you and I have the same cell phone because that noise that yours makes, mine makes the same one. So
Oh,
just to make sure mine is on silent. So, okay. Okay. Remember that
it's something like redo,
redo, repay.
repay.
Sometimes it means to give salary. Tomorrow I receive my compensation every Tuesday. I get my pay from Cambly, so it will be tomorrow. That will be my compensation. Um, Also remember compensation is a little bit like saying thank you or I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry I broke your glass. I'm going to buy you a new one.
Okay.
Okay? Like thank you or like I'm sorry. And we also talked about things that are, and let me see if we said anachronism or anachronistic. Yeah, anachronism. And do you remember what anachronism is?
No.
Now, didn't I show you a picture of a very old car?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said, if I told you that this is my car, you would think that's kind of strange.
Oh, okay. I
Bernie
remember.
has a car that's 100 years old. That just doesn't seem right. And that would be an anachronism.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you came on and remember we showed some Kurdish boys from a long
Yes.
time ago, and if you were wearing that today, I'm afraid people would laugh at you at school.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because that would be an anachronism. Now, today I want to do another word, and I'm going to show you, Rezan, this is our newspaper that came yesterday.
Oh.
Okay? So it's the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. I live in Atlanta, Georgia. And here's this picture. And Rezan, this is the High Museum of Art,
Oh.
okay, in Atlanta, and a very, very famous art museum. Okay. Is your sister bothering you? Or your brother bothering you?
No.
Who are you looking at?
Hmm? To my father.
Your father. Okay. Hello, father. Okay. All right. So there is the High Museum of Art.
Yeah.
And one of the neat things about this museum, do you know how much that museum cost?
30 billions or
Okay.
something.
The taxpayers of Georgia paid zero.
Oh.
Okay. Because there's a family in Georgia, the High family, High, and they have millions of dollars. And they decided, instead of building a huge mansion for themselves or wonderful cars, they decided that they wanted to build an art museum for all the people to enjoy. So if you're rich, you can go and see the art. If you're poor, you can go and see the art. It is for everyone to come and see it. So that was a very generous thing to do.
Yeah.
To use their money for that museum. So here's our word for today. Now, I know it looks really, really big, but it's actually pretty easy to say. So just take a look at it and think to yourself, how do you say that?
Magnanimous or something.
Try it again. Try it again. Try saying it slowly. Try saying it slowly. Go ahead.
Magnanimous.
Okay, now listen, I'll say it slowly and then I'll speed it up. Magnanimous. Magnanimous. Magnanimous.
Magnanimous.
Right, right. That sounds really good. And Rezan, do you remember this? Many words that end in OUS, it's a sign that word is...
Verb.
It's an adjective.
Adjective, okay.
Okay, like if you have a lot of joy, joyous. Okay, if you are really nervous, so OUS, it means it's a describing word. It is an adjective. Okay, so, and Rezan, are you writing these words down somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and write it down. It is an adjective. And I wrote down 3 good ideas to think about magnanimous. Very generous, very kind-hearted, very forgiving.
Okay.
Okay, so just to use it in a sentence, the magnanimous person gave money to help the woman who was in the hospital suffering with cancer. Okay, so a magnanimous person would say, gee, what can I do to help her? She's got cancer. It's really bad. I'm going to give some money to help pay for her treatment. That is magnanimous.
Okay.
Okay. And I hope someday you are a magnanimous person.
Okay, I will.
I hope so. Okay. All right, let me know when you're ready.
I'm done.
Okay. Now, today on our astronomy picture of the day, this is pretty cool. Okay. Now, Rezan, you know that yesterday was December 21st.
Yeah.
It was my mother's birthday. My mother is 87 years old.
Happy birthday.
And thank you. Thank you. She had a fun day on her birthday. And do you know that it is also, some people call it the shortest day of the year?
Yeah.
Now,
longest night.
Right, right. Very good. That's it exactly. It's not really shortest because every day is 24 hours,
Yeah.
but it has the longest night. So there's more darkness on December 21st than any other day. I sometimes tease my mother about that. Gee, Mom, your birthday is the darkest day of the year. Oh, and my mother has one sister, and guess when her birthday is?
20th or 22nd.
June 21st. And what is June 21st?
The longest morning.
Yep. And so it's kind of funny that 2 sisters have the shortest day and the longest day. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what they did is they took a satellite, and the satellite is taking a picture every day of the where the sunlight falls. And do you see right here? This is Northern Africa here.
Oh, it's stars?
And there's Africa. And so Turkey would be up here right near the top, but this goes really, really fast. But watch how the shadow, how night changes.
so much fast.
Yeah, they speed it up. And so when you look at this, now do you see where Turkey would be? It's in the dark.
Yeah.
And this would be the time of the year when the sun goes down really early in Turkey, and you feel like day is over already. You know, it went so fast. How is it
Yeah.
night already?
Yeah,
And so
yesterday is
that,
like that.
and now on the other hand, let's go. And here's where the sun doesn't set until late in the evening, and you have nice long summer days. And I hope you're on vacation and having a great time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I thought that was really cool and a really interesting view. I don't know why they filmed it in black and white, but still,
Yeah.
it's interesting. Okay. Today, we're going to start a new article. And I want to ask, first of all, what happens to astronauts' DNA in space? Okay, so explain to me what you know about DNA.
DNA is the thing that's in our how could I say? I'm gonna open the translate. A second.
Okay.
In our cells, and they have their own room that they are staying in.
Mhm.
On us, like on bacteria there, and they that room. So
Okay.
they're so
Okay.
how
So now, where did your DNA come from?
my father and my mother.
Right. And so half your DNA is from him and half is from her.
Yeah.
And that is why children are always a mixture of both parents. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some ways you look a little bit like your mom and some ways you look a little bit like your dad.
Yeah.
Okay. And Rezan, this is going to answer a question that scientists have wondered about since I was a little boy. When you're in space and you're exposed to weightlessness and to radiation, does it change your DNA?
Yeah. Actually, it changed. It must be changed.
Yes. So this is an interesting question. In other words, if you became an astronaut and you spent months in space and then you came back to Earth and you got married, and I won't explain everything else, but you know what happens. Would it affect your future children? Would it affect their DNA? And so it's an interesting question to think about. So let's look at the abstract today, and then we'll go on. Now, Rezan, that second paragraph is super, super long. So how about if you read the first one? Let me make it a little bigger. Is that big enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay. You read the first one, and I'll read the second one. Abstract.
Abstract. Space is a really cool place. It's even becoming popular as a touristy destination.
Destination.
But space is also a dangerous place. Floating around sounds fun, right? But weightlessness can have negative impacts on human health. This muscle and bone loss, or vision problems, and expo- expo-
Exposure.
exposure to cosmic radiation can actually damage our DNA. So it is important to better understand how the human body responds to being in space.
Rezan, you're a great reader, but you made one mistake. I want to make sure you know this. Read that word again.
Cosmic.
What is cosmic?
And there's cosmic reactions that
Right.
uh,
And cosmic means it comes from space.
oh
Okay. Now be careful because you said comic.
oh
COMIC. What is comic?
novel.
Say it.
It's kind of book.
Right. It can be that, but the word comic means funny. because originally comic books had jokes in them, and it was about, so if you say, oh, she is a really comic person, it means she makes you laugh.
Oh.
Okay, so be careful, because cosmic and comic are not the same thing.
Okay.
Okay. We studied DNA from the 2021 SpaceX Inspiration 4 mission crew. We looked at it before, during, and after their 3-day trip to space. We were particularly interested in telomeres, the end parts of the chromosomes that protect the DNA. Telomere length relates to aging and the risk of other diseases. We found that telomeres got longer while the crew was in space. When the astronauts returned to Earth, telomeres quickly shortened. Exposure to cosmic radiation might have triggered this dynamic response. Keeping people safe from cosmic radiation is essential for any long-duration spaceflight. In the future, we can use this information to help keep people healthy as we explore the cosmos. So they think that cosmic radiation causes the telomeres to get longer in space, but then they get shorter when you return to Earth.
Yeah.
Interesting. Now, this is just an abstract, and we're going to have to learn a lot more about this before we go on. Okay?
Okay.
All right, my friend. Now, today, I wanted to take a quick look at this website we looked at last time. We were looking at this Rad with Dad, and remember, he's trying to teach his son how to use the radio in the airplane, okay? And
Yeah.
remember, the boy's left hand, there's a clip down there that he has to squeeze to make the radio work.
Okay. Yes.
Now, do you understand what I mean by clip?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the boy has been practicing and practicing how to use airplane language.
Touchdown with 29 Longmont.
Oh yeah. Good job, you.
A Hotel Delta, left base 29 Longmont.
Good job, you.
A Hotel Delta, final 29 Longmont. One final line, right?
Longmont traffic, 03 Quebec.
Oh yeah.
Left base,
Yeah.
29 full stop,
I did
Longmont.
all three of them.
Good job. Yep.
Okay. He's super happy now. And this, I believe he's 11 years old when he's doing this. And did you notice at the end, Air Traffic Control, ATC, called back and confirmed which runway they were going to land on. So that's why the boy was so happy that he said it correctly, they understood, and they replied.
Yeah.
Now, the problem in our story is that Brian doesn't know how to operate the radio. Okay, so let's read for just a minute today, because I have another activity I'd like to do for fun, because this is our last class of the year.
Oh.
And so I wanted to have a little fun on our last class. Okay. Again, he released the mic, but heard nothing but the hissing of noise in the headset. That's all he hears. For half an hour of listening and repeating the cry for help, he tore the headset off in frustration and threw it to the floor. It all seemed so hopeless. Even if he did get somebody, what could anybody do? Tell him to be careful? All so hopeless.
Yeah, he tried to figure out the details again. He thought he might know which was speed. It was a light number, that's 160, but he didn't know if that was actually miles an hour or kilometers. If it's just meant how fast the plane was moving through the air and not over the ground. He knew air speed was different from ground speed, but not by how much.
Parts of books he'd read about flying came to him, how wings worked, how the propeller pulled the plane through the sky. Simple things that wouldn't help him now. Nothing could help him now.
An hour passed. He picked his headset and tried again. It was, he knew, in the end all he had, but there was no answer. He felt like a prisoner kept in a small cell that was hurtling through the sky, and at what he thought to be 106 miles an hour headed. He didn't know where, just had it saying where you enter.
Somewhere. Okay, so he's just heading somewhere until there was it. Until what? Until he ran out of fuel. When the plane ran out of fuel, it would go down, period. So, Rezan, can he keep flying? He can keep flying until
The fuel ran
right.
off.
Once he's out of gas, he's out of gas. That's it. And
Yeah.
it's and the plane will crash. So now he's got some really hard things to think about. What should he do? What should he do? Okay. Take a look at this. Now we're going to do this for fun, and I'm going to tell you the truth. This is a game, and the first time you play it, you're not going to win. Okay? And I don't mean that in a bad way, but the first time you play it, you're going to have to get used to it. Pilfer is an English word that means to steal, to take something that isn't yours. Because
Okay.
I'm going to write a word, but you might pilfer it from me. Or you might write a word and I will pilfer it from you. I'll steal it from you.
Okay.
And the way it works, watch. I'll enter the classroom. I'm going to play with a friend, copy the link. And Rezan, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Whoops, it didn't copy. Let me try again. Okay, now that time I hope it copied. There it is. Okay, would you click and join the game? Now I'm going to be the orange fox. Let's see what you're going to be. You're going to be the blue penguin. Okay, now watch how it starts. It takes a second to start. Okay, your word has to be at least 3 letters long. So it's going to give you some letters, and as soon as you can spell a word, spell a word. You can change the letters around in different orders, but you're going to try to spell a word. Wow, we've got a lot of E's. Now, I wrote the word veer, and I get 4 points. Okay?
Okay.
Now let's keep looking and see if we can come up with a word. If you come up with a word, go ahead and type it. Now, I just wrote a name and it said you can't write a name.
Oh.
Oh, that's a French word for cheese. It let me write something in French. Now, come on. Do you see any words there that you could write?
I see something.
Go ahead, type it. Right, right. And now you got 3 points. Now, here's how you steal. No offense, but I'm going to steal your word. Sear means to burn something. So I stole your word. Sorry, you lost your points. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, very good. they keep giving us so many I's. Now see if that T can help you write a word. You see any words there?
No.
A nice little puppy. You might say, oh, that puppy is really
Cute.
How about cute? Try writing the word cute. Oh, cut. Okay. Now write the word cute and see what happens. C-U-T-E. See? And it gives you extra points for making your word longer. Rizan, what's this? Write that word. What is this? Bam.
What?
Good, good. Now write fist. F-I-S-T. Write that. F-I-S-T. See? And it gives you extra points for making your word longer. Okay. Now write amaze.
A second, that's where it sounds.
Ah, good, good, good. Very good. If you can make your word longer, it gives you extra points. Okay, now, I told you you wouldn't win it the first time, okay?
Okay.
Do you think sometime in the future you're going to win?
Maybe.
I think you will. I think it's just a matter of time and you're going to win, okay? All
Okay.
right. Rezan, Thursday is Christmas and then I'm going on vacation for a week. I'm going to try to see if I can fit in classes for your sister and your brother later on either Tuesday or Wednesday, okay?
Okay.
So that I can see them too. But this is the last time I see you until 2026.
Yeah.
Okay. I completely enjoy working with you. You are an excellent person. I really do. Okay.
Thank you very much.
So
Goodbye.
Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2026. Bye-bye. My pleasure. Good night. Bye-bye.